This is 7 News.
Finance reporter Richard Goncalves has the details. Hi, Richard.
Thanks, David. Well, our share market finished slightly higher today thanks to a stronger banking sector.
The Andrew Olley Lecture was established 6 years ago to honour the memory of the broadcaster.
Good morning, I'm Richard Goncalves. To business and finance news now. Meanwhile, building approvals surged 7.5% last month, with most of the upside due to a 16% rise in the highly volatile apartment sector. Today, our market finished a touch weaker. For the details, I'm joined by Ord Minute's Justin Burke. Justin, how did the market fare today? January retail sales figures came in worse than expected, and Shelby Honda Motor expects profit from its affiliates to rise this year. What are the details?
This is the Asia Pacific Business Report, your daily analysis of business and markets news throughout the region.
Also, we're joined by the Director of Worldwide Markets at the globe's biggest known insurer, Lloyd's of London. But first, a quick look at the markets.
Thanks, David. Good morning, everyone. I'm Richard Goncalves with this morning's market update.
This is Sky Business Report with David Koch.
Richard, how can the bank cut jobs and improve service at the same time?
Michael, the Commonwealth Bank will be investing around $1 billion in a 3-year program.
Earlier, Richard Goncalves in the Finance Centre spoke with ComSec's Craig James.
And what's the latest on Leighton Holdings' bid for Perth Metro? And how's the market reacting to Qantas entering the no-frills airline market?
Yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty around Qantas.
And Richard, it looks like a solid deal for ANZ.
Michael, ANZ has picked up the National Bank of New Zealand for a bargain.
Richard, what exactly did Caltech's management have to say?
Oriel, there are 2 recommendations in the Dawson report which the Caltech's board is particularly pleased with.
Richard, what's the word around the traps?
Well, David, so far the retailers aren't saying too much.
They'll travel to Singapore in the next few weeks to negotiate an open skies agreement between Australia and the island nation, which would increase trans-Pacific competition.
An open skies agreement with Singapore would allow Singapore Airlines to fly to Australia, pick up Australian travellers and fly them to the United States.
Sky Business Report's Richard Goncalves has been speaking to the best and worst performers from last financial year to find out what they did right or wrong, and more importantly, what their strategies are for 2004.
The headline said it all. What they failed to report was the final 3 months of the last financial year saw a dramatic improvement in the funds management industry. While super returns over the last quarter have been running between 3 and 7%, industry experts say it's almost pointless to make an investment decision based on those few months. According to the Australian Bureau of Statistics, new motor vehicle sales rose for the 9th consecutive month to almost 78,000 cars for July. That's about 12% more than the same time last year. The 18-hour round trip along the east coast of New South Wales is expected to raise in excess of $50,000. And the picture should get even brighter. The TMP Worldwide Quarterly Jobs Index shows nearly a third of Australian employers plan to add to their workforce between now and January.
Our share market finished higher this afternoon. The All Ords climbed 6 points, the ASX 200 up 5.